Well, good morning guys, and welcome back to the CM250 rebuild. And you'll notice that things have changed a bit. Well, David's project corner take a big time out because of health, weather and all sorts of others. As you know, I used to just be working in my back garden. Well, I'm still working in my back garden, but I've upgraded and built myself a bit of a tent, and been taking some time to get that all sorted out. Latest project been building this here bike table, just from the scrap I had lying around. This coronavirus thing's put everybody into a bit of a survivalist mode, and this is what mine looked like. Building myself a bike table, which is something I wanted to do for a long time, and finally getting the bike indoors. And as you can see, the weather hasn't been kind to it. It's a lot of those shiny bits are no longer shiny, and some bits are never going to be shiny again. Seen a few tricks out there for polishing chrome, which I'm intending to give a go. You see the headers and the pipes and the shocks, and even a bit of the forks, and that brand new headlight and brackets that I put on. Good Chinese quality stuff, like, you know, top quality. Even the indicators, which were brand new, base metal underneath theirs coming bad like. Front mudguard, which was brand new, that's not weathered well. The stainless steel rear mudguard though is particularly fantastic, so that's a real advert for that one. But it's showing you the indicators. Look at the state of this. All of the chrome is peeled off, leaving that dusty aluminium junk underneath there. So fortunately I've got another set. I'll put a new set into there. These ones can come off, get cleaned down, painted or something, and used on another project. You know, that I look at this and I think, apart from that you can hear that rough finish, I quite like that colour, that look. It's quite nice, but maybe not for this project, I don't know. Again, the clocks, you can see that the chrome on there is really good, really decent quality. It's weathered well, but this is crap. Even the front mudguard I thought was a really good quality mudguard, but that's not going well. I've seen a trick which people were using aluminium foil in water, and they reckon it cleans all the junk off with the aluminium, like a wire wool type of thing. But the aluminium then actually does slightly coat the surface, and it'll cut this back and stop it from rusting again quite so quickly. So it might be that some of the bits will get a bit of treatment like that. Top of the forks, unfortunately I've got these gaiters on here which should be protecting the fork behind there, which is the important bit. Showing you the gaiters will probably help you. I've got to get into all this camera malarkey skills and whatever. So yeah, doing that, I hope, is keeping those pretty safe. And if we just loosen that down a bit, yeah, they're staying pretty good. So I'm quite pleased with that. They've done me a good trick. Always recommend these things, especially for the older style bikes. Like even the newer ones wouldn't harm by them. So anyways, yeah, there's that to do. All of this beautiful stainless steel supposedly pipe that was supposed to be on here, that's crap. So yeah, I think it's going to be pretty much a strip down again, and do some more work, cleaning up and tidying. The battery box that I did here, which was a lovely little battery box, turns out it's not all that brilliant after all, and I think I'm going to have to do something different. But I've got an option there, I've got a possibility. The actual box itself was so good that it was full of water. So I take that out. I took that out last night when I got it in here. And yeah, exhaust pipes not pretty. Well, actually they are quite pretty, and it's weird how you've got this bit of chrome right at the end where everything else is rusty. I think the colour, I love it. I think it looks fantastic, but it's obviously not advisable. And the shocks, even on this side, a lot of the chrome's actually flaking off there, so I think I'm going to try and clean these down and probably paint them along with the springs, and maybe I'll polish up the body. If I can get this apart, I'll maybe polish up the main body, paint the springs and the shroud, see how that looks, give it a go. But I'm pleased to say that my rear sprocket is still looking good, and since I oiled the chain really well, it's a new chain, oiled that really well, that has actually stayed really quite good. I mean, there's a little bit of rust on the edges and that, a little bit on the bottom, but I mean, yeah, look at there, you can see the oil on my fingers, yeah, so that's held okay. So yeah, it's major work on here, and the replacement mud chain guard, again, that's probably losing a bit of its chrome as well, so that might just get cleaned back and painted. Although I want to try and maintain that sticker, because I think that is really nice. It's a bit damaged, stickers on there, don't know, we'll have to see what comes on that. Electrical parts, they don't tend to enjoy water, and here's the fuse box, and you can see all the corrosion in there, so I think that's going to be taken apart and cleaned up a bit. So yeah, there's some work to do here, but what's a project for if it's not to get working on? Again, the tank, that one's not going to fit. You can see here at the back it doesn't touch here, and when you look up the front it doesn't actually touch here either, so that's not much good. This is the wrong tank for this bike, that's off a 200, CM200. The right tank is one of those two red ones there. This one was the one that was on originally, and you can see there's quite a big dint around about there, and there's a big dint down the side of it as well. This is one that I picked up second hand, which is supposed to be a really good one. Inside of it's a bit rusty, so I might end up that one. I think what I'll probably end up doing is dressing all the paint back to see how good it is, because it's been a bodgy of a job on that. Looks like it's been sprayed with a catapult. And then see where we get to with that, and then we'll see if we can get one of those tanks to work and go on there and do the job. So yeah, keep watching. I'm not going to video everything like I did in the past because it's too time consuming. So what I might do is take some bits apart, do little projects like maybe stripping the shocks, do a little project on those one at a time. As you can see, my bench is a bit full at the minute because I've been doing all kinds of stuff with getting this bike lift and everything made. So the first job here is a bloody good tidy up. So yeah, tidy up, organise, figure out where my tools are going to live, and do what I can. So yeah, keep watching, and in the meantime, well, I've got the last video that I had from the previous round of building, which I never got around to putting up, so I'll chuck that up next, and you can catch up with where we got to before we are here now. Or maybe I'll put it up before this one, I don't know, probably. So yeah, we'll catch you later, guys. Hope you're all surviving this lockdown and everything, and enjoy the videos. Bye for now, God bless.